I'm broken in A sharp. Shit. All right, continuing on with my journey in regards of the perfect touring rig. You might have seen my previous videos about making the ultimate touring rig for playing live with my band The Haunted, for instance. I tried different modelers, I tried different power amp solutions and whatnot. I basically come to the conclusion that I'm the most comfortable using a quad cortex. However, the power amplifier is where I've been kind of going back and forth a little bit. I've been using a tube power amplifier here and there, and while it is sounding absolutely insane, I'm still toying around with the fact of, putting everything on my pedal board. So in this venture, I also did try a Seymour Duncan Powerstage. I have the 100 and the 700 that I tried with this rig and all that. And even though I was happy with it, I still came back to the tube power amplifier just because, I just got the power and the tone was just really good. But then I saw that Seymour Duncan had a new competitor in town, the Powerstage 100 Stereo. And the cool thing about this is that it's a stereo power amplifier, 2x100 at 4 ohms. It also has a balanced output with an impulse response, or like with not an impulse response, a cab simulated output basically. Even though it's cool that it's in stereo, what has me the most excited is the addition of the extra EQ. The original Seymour Duncan Powerstage had 3 EQ knobs on it. They had bass, middle, and treble, which I thought was a little too lacking, I would say. But seeing that they now have 5-band EQ on a power amplifier makes me extremely happy. You might ask, like, but you have your modeler right here. Why don't you just use an EQ on that? In a fly-in situation, obviously you don't bring cabinets to a festival, for instance. You use the backline cabinets. And you never know how these are going to sound. So setting up an EQ in the quad cortex for a power amplifier might be, it's tough when you do flying gigs. That's why it's nice to have the 5-band EQ on the actual power amplifier, because otherwise I have to go down and edit way too much with the touchscreen. I'd rather have knobs for this. So the addition in this Powerstage is that you have the bass, you have a low mid, you have a high mid, treble, and presence right there. So very excited about this. For this particular occasion, I'm using a new solo guitar. This is the A2.6 FBB. This is a 29-inch scale guitar, man. It's gonna be brutal as hell. I'm using this Mesa oversized cabinet, which is 8 ohms when you're playing in mono, but in stereo, it's 4 ohms. So you're getting 100 watt on each side of this 4x12 right here. And, the cool thing about this being stereo is that you can then use 2 different preamplifiers if you want. You can, yes. It's small, and it's a stereo power amplifier. That's cool. But I'm the most excited about the 5-band EQ in this case. So right now we have basically a default tone. Everything is 12 o'clock. Pretty good, man. So and just like that, man, listen to that. That sounds brutal as hell. Right now we can very easily A-B the EQ right here. So that's without the EQ. That's with the EQ right there. Okay. That low mid is so effective. Dude, that sounds brutal as hell. And it's actually really freaking loud. Sometimes I have no fucking idea what I'm doing, okay? Hell yeah. Dude, yes. That's the gent right there. Hell yeah. I gotta say, now with the Powerstage 100 stereo here, that I think they finally sort of nailed exactly what I would want from a power amplifier like this. I want to have the quick knobs for the EQing and setting, you know, the perfect balance of a cabinet or a stack or wherever I'm playing, because you never know what's going to show up at a festival gig or anything like that. So this makes me extremely happy. I'm gonna play a show later this month and I'm definitely bringing this on my pedal board. It's definitely loud enough. Okay, that hurts my ears. So there you go. That's the newer Powerstage 100 stereo right there. Even though it has this stereo capability that, you know, I guess the majority of the people that gets one of these are more interested in, just the addition of the extra EQ bands, that's what does it for me, personally. And also, I did record the balanced output, so somewhere in the demo I'm going to switch over to that and you can listen to the cab sim. And otherwise it's just been this microphone on the camera right there. So there you go, dude. I'm very, very happy right now. I'm kind of rethinking the situation once again, you know. And I'm gonna try this out for 1 or 2 gigs. We have 2 gigs coming up right now, and I'm gonna bring this along because it's so small. I can just fit it on the pedal board, and dude, it's a done deal. So there you go. That's my little video for you right there. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.